All right, my man, state your name and let them know you on Nicovelli TV.
Moolah, Harlem, Nicovelli TV. Let's go.
That's what's up. Oh, you ready, huh?
Yo,
Nick
ready.
fan. Nick fan.
Always, die hard, man.
Since when? What year?
I've been a Knicks fan since about '89, since I was 6 years old, man.
Okay.
Growing up in my household, I was the only Knicks fan. You know what I mean?
Wow.
My whole family was Bulls fans, so it was definitely torture growing up. You know what I mean? Seeing my Knicks go to the playoffs and Jordan just do what he do. But you know what? That never persuaded me to jump on a bandwagon. I'm a New Yorker, orange and blue. Pat Ewing's my favorite basketball player. You dig? Patrick Ewing. When I go to the courts, they can't stop that fadeaway. You know why? Because I studied Patrick Ewing my whole life.
Damn. So how did you feel when your man came up short?
I mean, I was disappointed. But you know, when you're a giant like that, I felt like he should have dunked the ball. But when you're the centerpiece of the team, you know, a lot falls on your shoulder. When they win, when they lose. So, you know, I took that with Pat, man. He put the world of weight on his shoulder. Every game, the performance was there. The rebounds, the points, the blocks, the energy was there. So, you know, him missing that, I thought he should have made it. And if I could ever meet Patrick Ewing, I would tell him, you had to make that shot, bro.
Now,
that was $1 million shot.
No. You talking about the finger roll, right?
Yes, that's $1 million shot, man.
Okay, someone told me, I went to the game, some inside school, kind of makes sense, that the reason why he didn't dunk that shot, because he had problems with his hamstring at the time.
I
don't know how true it is that.
I can believe that. You know, he was getting up in age. You know what I mean? It's not like he was a spring chicken going into the league at that time during that season. So I can't put the number on that season, which one it was, but I can agree with that. That probably his hamstring or his knee. As you can see, as his years was going on, his legs was bothering him. He couldn't get the jump, you know what I mean, like he used to and all that. So I can believe that.
All right, John Starks.
Oh my God. John Starks, I love you, man. The only championship that we could have had. Growing up.
Right.
Boy missed about 17 three-point shots.
Oh, he shot 3 for 18,
He
right?
missed like 17 three-point shots. At the end of the day, I'm a diehard Knicks fan. When you missing shots, 5, 6 three-point shots, you gotta go to the hole. You gotta go to the hole, man. It's not working.
So who fault you blame that? I mean, Pat Riley was our coach.
I blame it on the coach. You gotta take him out. I understand. You gotta take him out. Not even take him out. You gotta like put him in a situation where he can get an easy basket. You understand? When you missing three-point shots like that, bricks and bricks and bricks, you're losing confidence. So now the coach has to come in there and be like, all right, the shots is not going down. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a pick and roll, and we're gonna have you go to the basket. We need you to see the ball go in the hoop. So that confidence build up, and then you get to yourself again, man.
Yeah. But other than that, you like the John Starks game?
Of course, man. I love John Starks, man.
Now,
you know,
I'm gonna ask you a question, man. Because Starks was really known for his defense.
He dunked on Jordan. Let's not forget that.
Let's not forget the offense. All right, he dunked on Jordan. All right. But his defense got props for no other than Jordan. Jordan said he was the most difficult defender.
He looked like he was a harasser. Starks looked like he was a harasser. He's small, he little, he was quick, he was agile, he had a lot of energy. So, you know, the defense played a lot, but he also can shoot. So, you know, when you have those two fundamentals, you're destined to be a dominant player. Starks, man, I love you, baby.
Okay. Now, Hubert Davis.
Oh, man. Hubert. Not really a big Hubert Davis fan. I'm just a fan because he played with our team.
Okay.
You understand? So I can't say he was a big part of the Knicks. He made big shots. He made some big shots. You know, he played out there. He made some big shots, but I don't really rock with him like that.
All right, now I'm gonna name the trio everyone loved back then. Oakley.
It's the greatest.
Xavier McDaniels.
Rest in peace.
And Anthony Mason.
Rest in peace. Excuse me. Rest in peace, Anthony Mason, Xavier McDaniels. Bulldog. Charles Oakley, Bulldog. This is where the Knicks developed that aggressive basketball intelligence. How when you played the Knicks back in the days, you know you was coming in for a dogfight. Xavier McDaniels, Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason.
Now remember when Xavier McDaniels had Pippen's heart?
In the pocket, Charles Smith. Let's not forget Charles Smith.
Now, I don't know if you're going to get too many cheers with Charles Smith, because he was labeled Cinderella. Listen, man.
He was still with the aggressive unit. And he missed a lot of shots under the basket, I remember. But he was aggressive. He was with that unit. I remember 54. So, you know, I can't forget him. I can't forget him.
Now, I'm going to dig up a name that some say was the reason why the Knicks curse began dealing with the ends, the money. Allen Houston.
When you living in New York, you know.
Allen Houston. You think he was worth all that money, man?
I don't think he was worth that money. I don't think at that particular time, the Knicks did, because he was leading the franchise. He was like the face of the franchise, but I didn't think he deserved that money. I didn't think he deserved that money at all. We didn't win no championship. We might have went to the next round with Allen Houston, but we didn't win no championship. So, you know, the Knicks' problem is they give a lot of money to a certain player, then you don't have no money to get other players. So, you know, that's what it's been like growing up all in New York, man. Like, we're spending money, $100 million for Amari Stoudemire. Like, and we don't got nothing else to build around it. Like, you giving this man all this money. I ain't saying he don't deserve it, because I'm not in his shoes, but me, if I'm a G, I'm not giving him that much money.
Now, you brought up Amari. He played the point guard position. Would you say he was one of the best point guards that you've seen on the Knicks?
Amari Stoudemire?
Yeah. Name your top 3 point guards.
Top 3 point guards the Knicks ever had. I can't say the Knicks ever had because I'm not too old.
That you seen, witnessed the play.
John Starks. That's one. I love Derek Harper. That I seen Doc Rivers.
Like Doc Rivers?
I seen Doc go to work.
You like Doc more better than Mark Jackson?
No. No way. No way. And I'm not taking nothing away from the legend, Doc Rivers. You're the man. You're the man. I love you, man. But Mark Jackson was a different breed. St. John's. You know what I mean? St. John's. He was a different breed. The shimmy. He just brought a lot of different spark to New York. He was different. He was small guard, but he played aggressive. When that back down, if he back you down, he know how to work. He know how to work when he get in the post.
Right.
And that's success right there, man.
And no other than the other point guard, Rob Strickland.
Oh, man, Rod, man. One of the greatest. One of the greatest to ever do it. I didn't really get to see him play like that, but the few games that I did see him play was magnificent. He was awesome, man.
Okay.
I go back on YouTube and watch old videos and stuff, but because I got boys now that play ball, so Rod Strickland was definitely nice.
Now we're gonna move it up a little. The Carmelo Anthony era.
That's one of my favorite players.
How you feel about Melo in the position he's in right now?
I love Melo. I feel like he's being blackballed. I just don't see how 32 teams or however many teams it is in the NBA and nobody has a slot for this man on a roster. He's better than 60% of the NBA right now. Right now, he's better than 60% of the NBA.
His trainer says 70.
He can still give you 15 to 20 points a night. I guarantee he'll give you 15 points a night.
Easy.
15, easy, on any team. Now, with all that being said, Melo has to swallow his pride also. You're not old Melo. You understand? You're not Syracuse Melo. You're not Denver Nuggets Melo. You're not even the early stage when you was with the Knicks Melo. Yet right now, you're just a person looking for a spot on a roster because you love the game of basketball. Okay. And I don't understand how he doesn't have a spot on a roster when he's going down as a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
It's just crazy to me.
Okay, now you can go, bro. Now moving right along, man. Clown ass. Moving right along, man. We was talking about Melo. Do you think Phil Jackson had it out for him? This is the reason why he's in the situation he's in.
I just think Melo put himself in these situations.
How's that when he was on the Knicks before Phil came to become team president?
I follow Melo's career. He could have been had championships. Melo followed the money. Melo mentality was a hood person mentality. Somebody coming from the projects that didn't have nothing, that finally got everything he can ever ask for.
Yeah, because he could have went and played with LeBron and Wade.
LeBron and Wade.
Yeah, yeah.
Young age, he could have went and played with them. But he signed that extension with the Denver Nuggets. 5 years, 80-something million. And that right there was the beginning of Melo just being Melo. I'm out for the bag. I want the money, da-da-da-da-da. Like he said, I'm not leaving no money on the table. So if they offering me $90 million and
he was heard saying that?
Yeah,
he quoted saying it?
I seen him on an interview. Stephen A. Smith, First Take. YouTube, Google it. He's not leaving no money on the table back then. Like you said, I'm not leaving no money on the table.
Okay.
80-something million? to compare to 60-something million I can get playing with LeBron or whatever, I'm not leaving 20-something million on the table.
So he ain't love the game enough. That's
Nah,
what
he
you're
didn't.
saying.
It was all about money to him.
Okay.
All about money. So now he sees all these people winning championships, doing something that he hasn't done in his career. He's never come off the bench. He's never been no backup to nobody. So now you got to. These are things that you have to do in order to reach the goal that he want to reach. If you want a championship, Melo has to swallow his pride and come off that bench and play a role. He might not even be the fourth person on the team, but when they put you in, you already know it's go time.
Okay.
It's go time.
All right, moving right along. You had other players like Felton, who played with him. You had Jason Kidd at the time.
But the Knicks always get people that's already up in age to go play with these stars. How you gonna get Jason Kidd? He's long gone already. He's long gone. It's past his career.
Even at that time when they played under Mike Woodson?
He's still gone. He's gone already. He's not Dallas. He's not New York Nets. Jason Kidd. He's gone already. His legs is gone from under him. He's just moving around. You know what I'm saying? Carmelo Anthony never had the right pieces. He never had no big super team. LeBron James, big super team. Dwayne Wade, super team. Melo never had that. If Melo ever had a Dwayne Wade or a LeBron James on his side, on his team, Melo would have won a championship already.
Now, let's switch gears. Amari Stoudemire. Amari. He came to the Knicks before Melo. And when Amari came, we thought, yo, they gave him the city, like on billboards, all that. And it seemed like, once again, once number 7 came, he took the back burner.
See,
you think Melo and Amari was able to coexist to play? Maybe that was it good chemistry between the two?
I think Melo and Amari could play, but I blame it on the coaching staff. I blame it on the organization. Dolan, he's the worst. He's the worst president of basketball. You know what I mean? And then you got Phil Jackson. You bring Phil Jackson in that's trying to run. This ain't Chicago Bulls era. Trying to run a triangle offense. This is not that time. Back then, you could run a triangle offense. It was successful. Now the NBA, you can't even touch or breathe on the player. So the triangle offense ain't gonna work. Then you got Melo that's out of position. You got him playing the 4 or the 5.
Yeah, he played isolate.
He's a small forward, power forward. Like his main position is a small forward. Like he likes the isolation. Give me the ball, back him down, or when the point guard running down, shoot, pass the ball, shoot. Like they had Melo doing all types of things that he was uncomfortable with.
All right. How do you feel about Melo not getting the ring, but Jeremy Lin got one before him? You think that's an insult?
No, I don't think it's an insult because Jeremy Lin, you see what he did? He took the back seat. And Jeremy Lin is not Carmelo Anthony. Let's not get it twisted. He's not even in the same stratosphere. But he played on a team, played the bench. When they asked him to come in, he came in, put his little 5, 10, 15 minutes in, didn't complain. Melo complained. Me coming off the bench? He's screaming in the interview like, yo, they want me to come off the bench. Like, come on, you can't do that. So now you got other bosses and other GMs looking at that like he still haven't grown yet. But in the interview, the last interview I seen Melo in, I believe he's grown tremendously.
You think he learned his lesson?
Tremendously, like he's losing out. It ain't about money now. It's about me just getting back in the game, something that I love to do. I've been playing basketball since I was 3 years old.
Okay, are you aware that the New York Knicks got Melo practicing with them? Melo was practicing with Julius Randle. You aware of that?
Yes, I seen it. I seen it on YouTube.
How you feel about that?
I think that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Now, Melo, even if the Knicks want to bring Melo back, I'll bring him back. I'll bring him back. You got Julius Randle. You got a couple of pieces over there. You got Dennis Smith Jr. You got Knox. You got a few players over there. It's a few pieces. These are young guys. Julius Randle gonna give you 150% energy all day long.
Let's talk about Julius Randle.
20 and 10.
You like his game?
20 and 10.
You think he's a good feeling when we don't have nobody like Chris Porzingis no more?
That's two different positions because Porzingis is 7'2", and he can shoot the 3. So, he's gonna bring defenders out. So I can't say that's a good fit, Julius Randle. We just have to wait and see. I like that the Knicks did go and pick somebody.
Okay, I got one for you. You think Julius Randle would be able to stop someone like Zion Williams down in the post?
I think he can. I think he can stop him. He reminds me of Julius Randle, Zion Williams. He's just younger. So he's just younger with a lot more bounce. So Zion gonna be good, but I think Julius Randle gonna hold his own.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna have a better game than him.
Now, when we talk about players like Alonzo Trier, Now, Alonzo Trier, we don't know how many minutes he's going to get this season. When you got new players like Wayne Ellington.
I like him. I like Alonzo.
Alfred Payton, Marcus Morris, like ISO. Where do you see that man? You think he gonna play off the bench, or you think he gonna make it to the starting five rotation?
He's gonna make it to the rotation. He's starting. Lonzo's starting. He's starting. What I seen last season, that boy got an upside to him. He got an upside to him, and all he needs is the right coaching. And you got Fizdale over there. It's gonna be good. The Knicks gonna have. They might not make the playoffs.
Nah, I think they're going. Something's up.
I don't think we're gonna have a horrible season. I don't think it's gonna be a dreadful season where
it's gonna be better than last year.
It's definitely gonna be better than last year, and I'm gonna be at a couple of games too. So, you know.
All right, and I'm gonna get to the meat of it. I don't want to hold you too long. Kevin Knox.
I love him. I love him. What's not to love about him? He's young. He's talented. He can jump. He can shoot. He can rebound, and he can block shots. So all this right now, he's going into his second season. By his third season, he's gonna be making an All-Star team.
That would be nice to see.
He's gonna be making an All-Star team.
And my boy Mitchell Robinson.
I like him too.
The block party, man.
He jumps out the gym. That's high energy. High energy. He reminds me of a Joakim Noah with the energy. He's energetic. He's jumping everywhere, blocking shots. He needs to develop a post game. We don't just need block shots. Because if Mitchell can develop a post game and a little 15-footer, he's the problem.
Now let me tell you something. I'm hearing that he got a secret weapon concerning his the three ball.
See,
that he didn't even display that last year.
He's working.
I heard last year his 3 game was at 30%.
And if that's at 30 for his size, I'm pretty sure it'll go up. If you can give me 35, 36% from the 3-point line, I'll take it. Take it all day. And he's gonna get all these young players that the Knicks got. They're gonna get better. Dennis Smith Jr. Nobody's really talking about. He's going to light up the Knicks this season. He's gonna light up this season. Everybody's doubting him. He went to Dallas, draft pick this, da-da-da-da, then they traded him, boom, boom, boom. He's going to have a real big season.
Do you think he's gonna be the one that put the nail in the coffin with this Frank Ntilikina? Because Frank Ntilikina, he's in the French team right now.
Yeah.
They saying he's doing this thing. I don't want to get too high. I ain't been watching.
Dennis Smith Jr. is gonna smoke him.
Who's gonna smoke him?
Dennis Smith Jr. is gonna smoke him. He's gonna smoke him. They're on the same team. Like, I'm gonna smoke you, and you're gonna play behind me. You're gonna play behind me. I'm gonna show you how it's done. Like, I didn't like Frank game, man. I think he has to develop a lot. Like, he's got defense. He can play defense. He can shoot somewhat, but he has to develop, man. He has to develop a real good game, making a shot on your own. You know what I mean? Not when nobody's setting you up or making a pick for you. None of that. I need you to set up your own shot. I need you to create your own shot. I need you to become that type of player, like a two-way player.
Okay, so you're saying it's over for Frank Ntilikina?
I'm not gonna say it's because he's young. I'm not gonna say it's over for him.
He played great defense.
But this season is put up a shutout. It's put up a shutout for him. I guarantee you. Put up a shutout for him, or he's gonna get traded.
Damn.
I'm telling you, the Knicks gonna trade him. You don't. This is New York. We all about producing, not next year. We need to produce now. We ain't have a winning season, and God knows when. We need to produce now. Brooklyn just got these guys, so it's like moving New York out the way. We gotta bring it back.
Now let's talk free agency. We ain't get who we wanted. We ain't get no Zion Williams. We ain't get no Kevin Durant. We ain't get no Kyrie Irving.
We didn't get Kevin Durant. It's stupid on the Knicks because they ain't want to sign him. We could have had him. This is the Knicks organization.
Now I'm gonna have to defend the Knicks on this one.
We could have had him. They ain't want to sign him because of the.
You want.
Nah, I'm signing that man. You know who that is? That's Kevin Durant. I don't give a shit if we don't get the medical until next season. I'm signing that dude.
Even with a torn Achilles?
I'm signing him.
How many players come back from a torn Achilles?
I only seen one, and that's Dominique Wilkins. I only seen one that come back at his full strength. Dominique Wilkins, still putting up 25, tomahawking. But I guarantee you, Kevin Durant is going to be the MVP next season. I guarantee you.
MVP of what?
The league. I guarantee you.
You're a KD fan, right?
I love him. It's my son's favorite player, so you know.
But do you love him enough to tell the truth, man?
I love KD. I love him. I done met him a couple times.
Do you love him? All right, see, we biased. Come on now.
I met Melo too. Melo, my man.
I mean, you think KD, and don't get it fucked up, I like KD. I wanted him on the Knicks. But you think he's that fucking powerful?
I think he's the best player in the NBA. I think he's the best scorer in the NBA. Period, hands down. I think he's better than LeBron James, and LeBron James is the GOAT. But I think he's better than LeBron James.
At this point right now?
Yes. Last season he was better than LeBron James. The year before that he was better than LeBron James. We've seen what he do when he plays against LeBron James. He goes bananas. Bananas. Come down, hit the big shot right in LeBron's face. Like, what's up? Like, this is what I do. Win championships, win MVPs.
Okay, RJ Barrett. We're gonna get back on some Knicks shit.
RJ. Seton Hall?
RJ Barrett, he's on the Knicks. The new draft pick, number 3.
Came from Seton Hall, RJ Barrett.
Came from Duke.
Duke? Oh yeah, RJ, I'm bugging. That's Zion's man. That's Zion man.
Yeah. Do you think we made the right choice?
We made the only choice we could have made at that particular time with that draft pick. That was the only player that was up next. We couldn't pick Ja. He was already picked. If he wasn't picked, I'll say go after Ja.
Some say why all the tears for Zion when he's overweight, busting out his shoe, and when you got somebody like RJ Barrett who got an all-round complete game, man.
When you see these dudes, RJ Barrett and all these other dudes,
right?
Zion Williamson gonna come in slimmer. Guarantee you, he's gonna come into the season slimmer. He's gonna lose about 20 pounds, 25 pounds.
You see that?
He's gonna come in slimmer because they're already telling him. You don't want you to come in there 270. Like, nah, we don't need that. We need you to come in nice, good shape, 230, slim, trim built. RJ Barrett gonna blow the fuck up.
All right, now we're gonna put the nail in the coffin on this one. So I'm gonna let you go after this question right here. Chris Porzingis got traded. No, he wanted to go. He didn't get traded. He wanted to leave. He took alongside with him Courtney Lee, Trey Burke, Tim Hardaway Jr. Out of them 3 players, man.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
What you like about Tim?
I love Tim Hardaway Jr.
Now, what would you want to say to those who say that his game is inconsistent? He wasn't worth the bag he got, and he don't play no D. What you love about him if he don't play no